welcome into Scappy's Arcade. Doing a little warm up here on the game. Agent Pickles, how's it look on the big TV over there? Good. So yeah, we streamed this last Sunday and last Thursday, and we're streaming it again this Sunday because I didn't get a chance to move the camera rig. Work kept me pretty busy this week, and yesterday ended up heading out in the afternoon to go play in a small tournament north of here, so I didn't really get a chance to move the cameras around. So one more day of Gorgar. Thursday night I'll probably be doing big guns again. I haven't done that one in a while, and we're just playing for fun today, logging our scores, high scores, trying to get over 300,000 because it's been a while since I've gotten 300,000 on this machine. And I did a little bit of leveling on it the other day, so I think it's not leaning to the right as much as it was. I didn't realize it, but the back legs were all on the carpet, and the front legs, one was on the carpet, one was off the carpet, so it was not the way I originally had it set. So it's been re-leveled, and hopefully it plays a little bit better today. In my favor. So I'll go ahead and throw some, we'll throw the high score up there from that little warm-up game because, hey, it wasn't that bad. For those of you new to the channel, we don't do anything too serious around here. This is just a whole lot of playing for fun. Hey, welcome in, Neon Pinball. Yeah, this is Williams solid state from 1979. This was the first talking pinball machine, Gorgar. I am doing a direct feed of audio from the game, so hopefully the callouts come through loud and clear and don't drown me out too much. Gorgar has a vocabulary of 7 words, and they mix them together to make out different phrases. Gorgar. Like that. And it is, it's an actual sampled recording of a voice. It's not synthesized or anything like that. But yeah, this is Pinball circa 1979. This is the second oldest game in my collection, both in terms of when it was made and how long I've had it. The oldest being from 1971. Very simple rules on this game. Beat Gorgar, and to do that, basically, you put a high score up. That's how you beat Gorgar. Put a high score up. From the factory, default high score on the game would be 500,000. It's been a long time since I've even played anywhere close to that. So I think I set the default high score on this to 100,000, and it's currently sitting at 400 and something thousand. And just like that, we set our low water for the morning. And let's hope we don't have to enter that again. So, yeah. quick overview of the rules if you weren't here last week or are not familiar with this game. Top 3 in lanes, you have A, B, and C, or top 3 lanes. You have A, B, and C up there. You complete all 3 lanes, it increases your bonus multiplier up to 3x. You cannot change those lanes with the flipper button. Williams wasn't doing that on their games yet. If you make 1, 2, 3, and 4 down here, that's going to light the pit up there for 50,000 points. And it also lights a star down here. When both stars are lit, when you make 1, 2, 3, and 4 again, one of these arrows will light up. And if you shoot the target with the arrow, you get a free game. Or the special value if it's set to points. If you get D and E down here, it gives you one of those 1, 2, 3, or 4 automatically. When you knock down the targets right here, they spell out GAR. It's going to light up a pop bumper, and increases the bumper to 1,000 points instead of 100 points. If you do GOR, it's going to increase. Let's see, GOR increases the pit value up top. If you light GOR and GAR together, it's going to increase the value right here of this little out lane, or this little out hole. This I'm sorry, this kicker right here. It's I'm not awake yet. You know, I think the reason why I came in second place in the tournament I was in last night was the classic games. There were a couple EM games in the tournament. Actually, there were a total of 40 games in the tournament. And I was lucky enough to end up on a couple EMs that I did well on, as well as Williams Space Shuttle from 1984. Yeah, I like the older games with the simpler rule sets because I can make shots. I just have a hard time remembering all the rules on the newer games. And chat, let me know how the sound is this morning. I was playing around with it again after Thursday's stream, so hopefully I don't have the game too loud. But if I do, let me know. I actually had switched this over to just doing the generic beeps that the game makes, and I decided now we're going back to the regular sounds and speech. Ooh. There are little dip switch settings on the soundboard for that. So where did you do your pin golf yesterday? I have yet to participate in a pin golf tournament, but I would love to.
Gorgar.
Was this a pin golf in the terms of, you know, different points ranges, or did you have to actually accomplish certain tasks? Whoa. Thought I was losing that one for sure.
Gorgar, you got you. Good.
Okay, so you're in Ohio. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anyone's held a pin golf tournament near me yet, but it certainly sounds lots of fun. I've seen them on other streams, both where they have different goals to accomplish or certain score ranges to hit. There we go. Love a good rip on that spinner. Oh! Oh, man! I got ripped off on that one. Target points, okay. I hit the road yesterday afternoon, so I didn't get to see any of the tournaments on the stream. And the tournament I was in last night was at a small mom and pop operation, and there wasn't any streaming from there. And it was it's more of a, I guess, a friends and family kind of feel to it. It was lots of fun. Small place. They have 50 games from a private collection, and 40 games were in the arena last night, and it was a 5 strikes tournament. I know at one point I was playing Raven. Operation Thunder was one of the games I played. Dirty Harry. Terminator 2 is the one that I ultimately lost. I was eliminated on. I ended up in second place. I'd have to pull up match play to see all the games I played. I think I ended up playing 15 games to get eliminated. I think the newest game in the bunch that I was on last night was Monsters. Oh, tilt! No bonus for me. I was kind of happy to have Space Shuttle come up because I have a Space Shuttle, so I'm very familiar with that game. Although theirs plays very differently from mine. Theirs plays a little tougher. Partly because on their Space Shuttle, it's missing the switch underneath the shuttle itself. So if you get halfway up the ramp and it comes down, the ball save pop-up doesn't come up on their game. Yeah, okay, so you had a couple of newer games in there. I think the newest game they have in the building is Ninja Turtles. I don't think they. Yeah, I think that's the most recent game they have in there.
Gorgar.
I think the oldest would have to be one of their EMs. It's probably from the late 60s, I think. Although I think most of their EMs are from the 70s there. Oh boy, the outlanes are getting me today. They do have a couple of similar games up there to Gorgar. They have a Tri-Zone and what's the other one? Time Warp with the banana flippers. I did not get matched up on Time Warp at all. I did play it for fun while I was there.
Gorgar.
I think I won my match on Strikes and Spares. That's a good bally table. Oh! Yeah, there were only about 20 people at this tournament, and some of them were beginners that had never been in a tournament before, so we had to do a little bit of explaining about, you know, plunging extra balls and what to do if the ball gets stuck and you need help, that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I think things went pretty smooth at the place I was at. Yikes!
Gorgar.
The outlanes on this Gorgar are set wide open. So this post down here is all the way up. This one's all the way up as well. Of course, these posts here from the factory are slightly in. So yeah, you're wide open on the outlanes on this game. No escaping that. And this one right now is fully on the carpet, although it looks like it's about ready to fall off the carpet again. So I gotta be careful nudging. When we, yeah, it's a nice place up there because, ooh. It's a very friendly atmosphere at that location, so it does invite a lot of the newer players in. It's one of those places where you pay one price to play from open till close, and they're only open Saturday afternoon and evening. So it's a good place if you want to just come in and play. And as far as the tournament goes, it's a low stakes tournament, and they've had a couple different fun tournaments. Earlier in the month, at the beginning of the month, they had a tandem tournament where you were paired up with somebody and one person would be on the left flipper, the other person would be on the right flipper, and you had to work together. And that was a fun way to do a tournament. They also had another one which was a 3D glasses tournament. You had to play the games while wearing 3D glasses. And what was the other one they did? Oh, they had a bar stool tournament. You had to play while sitting on a bar stool. You couldn't get off the stool while you're playing the game. And then they have had their serious tournaments for the points and everything. But it's nice to see some of the younger people there. I don't know how old the youngest person was there. I know there was someone who was 16. I think the youngest may have been 9 or 10.
Got you.
Yeah, you know, now that I think that I've leveled this, I think the magnet is releasing it straight down the middle again. That's what I get for adjusting the level on this. I may have to move these games slightly so it's more fully on the carpet, because I have a feeling that the padding on the edge of the carpet is not as good as the padding toward the middle of the carpet. When we bought this house, it's got tile floor down here in the basement, but they've got area rug in half the basement, and this is right on the edge of one piece of area rug. I've been tempted to just remove the rug altogether, but I don't want the floor to be so cold. And padded carpet does feel good under the feet. Not a high, not a low, somewhere in between. I guess that's good. Still working toward that 300,000 this morning. Thanks to those of you stopping in this morning. If you haven't done so already, hit that follow button. Use all the follows I could get to my follower goal. I am rather new to streaming. I first experimented with it back in January and kind of been doing it on a regular basis since mid-February. So I do appreciate the support. I stream pinball. I have 4 pinball machines here. It's my own little collection that I have informally called Scappy's Arcade. My name's John. My friends call me Scappy. It's a nickname. Currently have 4 pinball machines down here in the basement. In addition to having Gorgar, I've got a Williams Honey from 1971, Williams Space Shuttle from 1974, and a Williams Big Guns from 1987. I would like to add a space station, and I'm always on the lookout for one of those as a project, I guess. All of these games were projects when I got them. They all were kind of non-working. You know, this one didn't have any sound, and sometimes it would start a 2-player game, sometimes it would start a 4-player game, sometimes it wouldn't start a game at all. I like to tell people that sometimes I think I enjoy working on the games more than I do playing them. Oh! Couldn't cash in on that pit up there. Hey, TK Pinball, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome everybody in. Thanks for stopping by and seeing my little Gorgar here.
Got you.
Oh, man. This is that game that I love to hate because sometimes I'll be having good games and sometimes those outlanes, sometimes those outlanes just get me. And then I do something silly like that. Just here having fun this morning, seeing what kind of scores I can set on the game, and see how bad I can play it from time to time. As you heard from those sounds, there is a tilt bob in this game, and I've already tilted it once this morning. This is pretty much an all-original Gorgar. It's got the original play field. It hasn't been hard-topped. It's got some wear, got some planking, got some dirt. It's had the usual maintenance that comes with owning a used pinball machine. Rebuilt flippers, rebuilt pop bumpers, rebuilt the slings, new rubbers, all that fun stuff. So she plays pretty good, but she plays mean. She loves to get you with those outlanes. I get that spinner. I am doing a direct feed from the soundboard on this into the computer, so if it's too loud or drowning me out, let me know. Yep, this was the first talking pinball machine. Williams put this out in 1979. It's a Williams System 6, 6-digit displays. And the speech board was an option. You could buy the game without speech and have just sounds. Also, you could turn the sounds off and just have dings, little electronic chimes, which are rather boring. I was tempted to run the game with those this morning, but after hearing them again, I decided that we'll stick with the synthesized sounds, or the recorded samples. Almost tilted through. There we go. I think it just fell off the carpet down there. May have gave it a little too much of a jostle. So I normally stream on Thursday nights and Sunday mornings. Depending on how late I'm out on Saturday night, that Sunday morning one may be as early as 10 o'clock or as late as 11 like it was today, depending on what's going on. Last night I was in a pinball tournament 2 hours away from here, so I got in about 11:30 last night and slept in a little bit, so that's why it was 11 o'clock stream Eastern time today. Ended up coming in second place, and second place was this nifty little Harley Davidson cooler. That was nice little zipper pouches and got a nice little lining in it, and you can wear it like a backpack. So that was second place prize at the tournament I was in. First place got cash, and that's all right. It was lots of fun. That was a 5 strikes tournament. And I I haven't looked back at match play this morning, but I think it was 15 or 16 games before I got my 5 strikes. Came in second. But even then, the person I was up against in that last match only had 2 strikes. So I would have had to have had 3 games, you know, to beat him, and he was tough competition. So there wasn't much of a chance for that one. Oh, you have one of those. Oh, you have a. Oh, so you have a Gorgar locally, but the owner had to pull it. Yeah, you know, I didn't see the alert come off. Thanks for thanks for the follow there, TK. I don't know why I didn't get the alert. I had that problem a couple of weeks ago where my alerts weren't coming through. I'm wondering if I got logged out of something. I'll have to double check that. Appreciate it. Yeah. I started this streaming journey back in back in mid-February. I think I did a couple test streams in January, but looks like I'm one follower away from getting to affiliate. Look at that. I do appreciate all the follows. I do need to sit down and put a little more time and effort into my layout there. I did just end up getting a new heavier duty mic stand to hold the cameras. I was using one of these little just regular microphone stands before, and it just wasn't doing the job, so I've got a nice heavy duty one, and I set up kind of like a T-bar now. Much more rigid, and cameras aren't drooping anymore. Holds the weight better. I do need to pick up a better microphone. But I'm mostly doing this just for the fun of it and sharing some pinball with everybody else. So, as I stated earlier in the stream, before we came in here, trying to get around 300,000 on this game because it's been a long time. 478 is the highest I've put on this game since I reset it. But when you buy this game, or when you set it up in an arcade from factory defaults, the default high score on this game would have been 500 and it's either 500,000 or 550,000. And when you reach that score, it's considered, you know, beating Gorgar. So when I couldn't reach that, at one point I think I set the default high score to 100,000 on this game. And 478 is all we've been able to come up with since doing that. Gorgar's being mean to me, Borg Dog. How's your move going? Oh! A little bit of luck there. I was going to move the rig over to a different game, and I just never got around to it, so here we are with Gorgar again. We'll have something different Thursday night. Yeah, too much. I think we all have too much crap.
Gorgar.
I still have boxes from when we moved into this house 17 years ago that haven't been opened and are taking up space here in the basement. That I think once I get all that stuff out of here, I'll be... Really? Come on! Once I get rid of all that stuff, I'll have an excuse to put more pinball machines down here, I think. I think we all have those boxes of old adapters and old answering machines and old AV cables, and I think I have a couple of VCRs sitting down there, and I think I found the install disc for Windows 95, that kind of stuff. Had that spinner lit and couldn't capitalize on it.
Gorgar.
I know I'll be on Thursday night this week. I don't know if I will be on next Sunday. Next Saturday I'm going down to Allentown, Pennsylvania for PinFest. So I don't know how late I'll be getting in after that. I have to work Friday, so I can't go down for Friday. But I want to get down there Saturday, look for a back glass, look for some playfield glass, browse out the flea market, see what's going on there, and just generally play some games. Yeah, Allentown, it's a good show for me to go to because it's only 3 hours away. It's totally drivable. Don't have to worry about spending the night. Yikes! Alright, I did fall off the carpet that time. Now I think I'm a little crooked here, and I think the back is slid over a little bit. I wonder if I can move the back over without making honey fall off of its blocks. Yeah, I think we're going to be stuck there.
Gorgar.
That's alright. Maybe it's the carpet that moved. Yeah, that works. Yeah. I'm going to get a rubber band out and just close that outline right off. Then I'm going to get my drill and I'm going to put a post right there in the middle of that shoot again plastic. That's how I'm going to beat Gorgar. How many quarters am I into this game? Oh, man. Gorgar, why you be so mean? Yeah, I think I'd have more fun at Cedar Point than I would at a pinball show at 13, too. That's another reason I don't have this on free play, just to hear that knock with the match. We were talking last night at the tournament about how the Williams System 6 games, the knock is more of a dull thud. But you stand next to one of those System 11 games and it sounds like you're getting shot. You know, it's quite a hefty thwack on those. Yeah, good pow. And don't get me started on some of those Sterns with their electronic knocker noise. Sounds like someone's smacking a couple pieces of 2x4 together across the room. I'm in upstate New York. I'm right near the New York-Pennsylvania border, just west of Binghamton. So I can hop on 81 and then grab the Pennsylvania Turnpike to get down to Allentown. I'm close enough where I can get all the major highways to, you know, go to Albany or go to Syracuse or go to Buffalo or Rochester and not have to do too many back roads to do it. So it's kind of nice. And I can go to Allentown on a tank of gas and then just have to worry about the tolls on the thruway or the turnpike. Oh, come on. I'm not even worrying about the low score anymore. Just trying to get that 300,000 that's eluding me. I will keep my eyes out for any projects that catch my eye. But my main goal is to, you know, pick up a back glass and play field glass while I'm down there. I won't be coming home with a brand new game or anything like that. Somebody near me had an Incredible Hulk pinball machine for sale for $550 on Facebook. That thing was gone before the day was through. Kicking myself for not having the cash in hand to just go and grab it. But what I'm really looking for is, like I say, that Williams Space Station. I'm trying to find one. You know, I've been putting out feelers and keep looking around, just trying to find one, even if it's a player minus or a project game, because I just love playing that game. And as long as it's mostly there, I can make it work and play good. And maybe somewhere down the line, you know, they'll come out with a hard top for it, and I can make it look good if it's a real beater. Wow.
Gorgar. Gorgar.
Agent Pickles, you want to do a two-player?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be the first player.
I'll be a first player? Okay. All yours. Oh. Oh, right between the flippers. That's ball. And the out lane got him too.
Gorgar.
Yeah, I'll play a couple more games here this morning. If Gorgar will let me. Wow.
Gorgar. Gorgar.
One of the things I did do to this Gorgar recently was add a little more light on the right-hand side underneath that plastic there. There had only been one ball back there, and I decided to put a light strip in there just to give it a little more. I was thinking of doing another one right over here, too. Give it a little more light. Oh! At the same time, I have it looks a lot brighter on the stream, but it's kind of a dim red light between the flippers there for the trough. I think these cameras just pick up that LED a lot more than the eye does. Well, also you're looking straight down on it with the camera. From the player's point of view, you just see the underside of the flippers glowing red. Thunk.
Gorgar.
still plateaued at 217. Trying to get to 300,000. Trying to keep the ball out of those out lanes, especially that right out lane. That's the one that's getting me the most this morning. My best games are the ones where I can maximize that flipper and just get some nice solid rips on it. Or, I'm sorry, that spinner. When I went through this game a couple years ago, took all the metal parts out of it and tumbled them, at least in the major assemblies. And I polished up the axles really good on that spinner. Gave it just a slight bit of graphite lube. And that spinner has been flawless ever since. So what's your favorite strategies for playing Gorgar? I'm curious from chat. How do you guys maximize your points on this game and put up scores on it? That's certainly not the way right there. I tell you, when you try to nudge a pinball machine on carpet, you start to feel it in the shoulders after a while. Oh, lost the bonus. Oh, man. I shouldn't have given it that shove. Oh, man. All right. Ball 3. I think Gorgar needed his pacemaker adjusted there. That heartbeat was going wild. Come on. Get back under control. Back under control. No! Watch those outlanes. I feel you, Gorgar. We all hurt from one point or another in our lives. There's our 300,000. Oh, and the outlane got me.
Would you like to play non-two-player?
Gorgar.
So we got 372. Oh, man, now I think I got to try to go to 400. 420. All right, we got time for one more game. And Agent Pickles wants to come over and play a game here. Do you want to play by yourself or do a two-player?
Play by myself and then do a two-player.
All right, we can do that. So go ahead and see if you can. Why don't you try to beat my 372,000?
Let's see.
If you beat my 372,000, I'll buy you a Happy Meal.
God, you.
Mario, Mrs. Scappy might be getting one now. Cause we already know she always gets one.
This is your one-player game.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Why that
I know. I've had a few of those games today too.
Wait, just flip into the outling.
Yep. You want to do another one-player or do you want to do a two-player?
Two-player.
All right.
Gorgar.
You want to be player one or player two?
Two.
All right.
Be player one.
This will be our last game of the day. And we got to figure out, find somebody to raid. Let's see who's on. All right, you're up.
Oops, missed the ball.
Gotta wait for the ball to come out into the shooter lane.
God, you.
All right. One more for me here. It looks like I got a few more followers here that I didn't see any alerts on. I'm sorry about that. Joey Bag of Donuts, thanks for following. Pat the Weirdo, Game Club Central, thanks for the follows today.
They called you Scrappy.
Yes, that's okay. Don't worry about that. Watch the pinball machine, not the computer.
Wow, that was a cool shot.
Got you.
All right, your last turn.
Okay. Oh, I beat Gorgar.
You want to play a one-player game? You can play another one-player game.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and play another one-player game.
Gorgar.
Oh, so close. I hope I can get in to the magnet. To the pit. Hey, got Gar. Get Gar again, and I might get another one lit. Well, I did.
All right, well, that's going to do it for today's stream. I think we've just about Gorgar'd out ourselves. Thanks for everybody who tuned in today. Thanks for the additional follows today. I'm sorry I wasn't able to acknowledge you during the stream when they first came in. Still working on trying to get all that stuff figured out. But I'll be back again Thursday night, and hopefully I'll have all those alerts straightened out, and everything will be working right. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you again on our next stream on Thursday night.
Bye.